Hi students, hope you are doing good. Last session we had discussed about definition of regular expression as well as some problems in regular expression. Let's move on. Let's learn some more regular expressions, how to write it. Today's class or session, we just check out with some of the regular expressions. Let's continue with that. The first regular expression for the session would be write a regular expression to accept the strings of A's and B's with substring either 00 or 11. If you observe clearly, you can check that this says you need to have regular expression which would have strings with 0011 as substring. So I can write some of the strings accepted would be 00, 11, 0010, 100, 011, something like this. Where if you observe, the moment if we say substring, the pattern may occur either in the beginning or at the end or in between. Already we had solved one such problem in the previous session, if you can able to check the video. So we can easily say it was a mistake there, it is zeros and ones. So I could easily write it. The regular expression would be 0 plus 1 whole star followed by 00 or 11. Please observe that we are using plus to indicate it or condition or union operation. So hope you could able to understand that part. Check out there. This is what we are meaning. So 00 or 11 is the substring. It's pretty much clear, I feel. Moving on, we just check. The question is, write a regular expression to accept strings of A's and B's starting and ending with same symbol. But since the sigma is A and B, you can understand the strings would be AA, ABA, BB, BAB, and so on. That means if a string starts with A, that should end with A. If a string starts with B, that should end with B. So let's write separately. It is A followed by A or B whole star A. This is if the string starts with A. If the string starts with B, it is B followed by A or B whole star B. I think this is clear. You can easily write it. But remember, since the sigma is said to be A and B, we may have to combine these two. So we'll combine. How do I combine? We just write like this. Or. And you can easily understand the usage of parenthesis now. Check now. A plus B whole star A plus B, A plus B whole star B. If the string is starting with A, that would end with A, and if the string would start with B, that would end with B. Moving on, next is almost similar question. Instead of saying strings of A's and B starting with same symbol, we just go for different symbol. I think much explanation is not required. We can easily write it. So the strings would be AB, BA, ABB, BA, ABAB, something like this. See, if the string starts with A, it should end with B. If the string starts with B, that should end with A. It's pretty much easy, I feel. So only one thing is you should be in a position to observe the question and the relevant conditions properly. That is the only thing required. It's sometimes you may get confused. We may easily say sometimes this is proper, but remember the regular expression should be always in a position to generate all valid strings as well as not to generate or not to accept all invalid strings. So you should be in a position to check it out. Moving on, the next question would be, hope you can see the question. The question is, write a regular expression to accept the strings of A's and B's with even number of A's. Till now, the problems were informing about the pattern of the symbols, this question talks about count of the symbol. So the question would be, or the strings accepted would be epsilon anyhow. Along with that, it might be AA. And remember, we have told the count, but again, position is not worried. You may get AA at the beginning, you may get AA at the end, or understand AA need not be consecutive. If you say AA is a minimum string, that need not be consecutive. This is also accepted, this is also accepted, this is also accepted, and so on. And remember, you may have any number of B's followed by A, any number of B's followed by A. Together we need to have 2 A's or 4 A's, how many ever we want, whichever it says even number of A's. So what to do? Observe properly, we are not talking about B's. So blindly I can say B star. It may start with epsilon or any number of B's. It may have A followed by again B star, because you may have any number of B's in between. Again A, it may end with a number of B star. This would only conclude for this pattern would say 2 A's, fine. But what about 4 A's, 6 A's, 8 and all? So we try to have a whole star. So it is B star, AB star, AB star, whole star. That also would also obviously indicate whatever the strings you wanted. It would work accordingly. You can just check out that. So let's move on. I know I'm pretty much fast because it is not much confusing or difficult. We can just easily say that. So now the next question would be, accept strings of A's and B's with even length. Interesting. Observe. Earlier we were worried about only A's. Now we are worried about together. So we have to count the length of A's and B's together. So we should be in a position to check how do I understand that. So I can say minimum string would be epsilon again. I should draw there anyhow. If I draw, it won't be visible. So I just say epsilon is accepted. Then I say AB is accepted, BA is accepted, AA is accepted, BB is accepted, AB is accepted, BA is accepted, AA, and so on. We know to accept either A or B, we would write like this, A plus B. Similarly, observe this. This will accept only one symbol. So if you want to accept one more symbol, I would write like this, AB. So now you got two symbols, A or B. Simple. You got two symbols, A or B. You make it into closure, isn't it? Is it not very simple? Yes. Only thing, you just observe the question and the condition properly. Next question talks about regular expression to accept strings of A's and B's with odd length. Interesting question is this. Many of them always get confused. Let's check how does it work. See, if you say the strings accepted or generated would be A or B, writing even length is easy because we will get the minimum number as 2. Keep on adding 2. We may get all even numbers. 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8. Interestingly, we can do the same. That's what everybody think. But minimum count for odd is 1. So in that case, I cannot write like this. A plus B is 1. I cannot blindly say star because A plus B whole star would become anything. Epsilon 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't. In that case, can we go for next minimum as 3? It won't work because if you say 3 plus 3, it becomes 6, which is even number. Then how to solve? That's the question. If you know the mathematics little bit, you can observe any even number will be 1 greater than odd number, or any odd number would be 1 greater than even number, or 1 less than even number. You know that alternative numbers are even and odd. So let me check, is it possible to have an even entity then make into odd? So what I do, I just copy the same even thing. I just copied even. You know, alternate numbers are odd. So now it is even. If anything is followed by this with single symbol, that becomes odd. Observe, a plus b whole square would give you even number, even count. Followed by that, either of the symbol would give odd. I'll repeat, a plus b whole star would give you even count. If you move on with one more symbol, that would give odd. Pretty much easy. I'll stop at this moment. Go through all these 6 regular expressions. Next session, we'll have a bit more regular expressions. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, click the bell button. Thank you.